All right, so today we're going to deconstruct one of the wildest, most chaotic new shows to hit the internet, DDG's live stream dating competition, Are You My Ball? Honestly, it's a completely wild experiment that might just be showing us what's next for reality entertainment. And right from the jump, the show's creator and star, DDG, he made it clear how big this was. He called it his biggest project ever, and what came next was this insane week-long 24/7 live broadcast that took all the stuff we know from reality TV and threw it into the completely unpredictable world of live streaming. Okay, so to really get how this whole chaotic thing actually works, we gotta break it down. We're gonna start with the basic idea, then we'll meet the competitors and the insane rules they had to follow. We'll get into the absolutely brutal elimination process, and then we'll talk about what it all means. So, at its heart, the show takes a formula that is, let's be honest, super familiar, think The Bachelor, but then it just completely dunks it into the raw, unfiltered world of live streaming. You look at this thing at first glance, and it's a classic. Totally a Bachelor-style competition. You get a huge group of contestants, bring them all together, and have them all compete for one person's affection. I mean, it's a proven recipe for drama, right? But here's the kicker. This is what makes it so different. Forget about those polished, pre-recorded shows you're used to seeing. This was all happening live, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There were no editors to clean it up, no second takes, and absolutely nowhere for any of the contestants to hide. Of course, a format this chaotic needs a cast that can actually keep up. And when you cram 25 competitors into one house, well, the show was pretty much engineered for maximum drama from the second it started. Yeah, it all starts with this number right here, 25. That's 25 completely different personalities, all stuck in a house together with cameras on them all the time. From minute one, the show wasn't just encouraging chaos, it was practically built for it. And to manage all that chaos, they did something pretty smart. Instead of using their real names, all the contestants got these nicknames. Everything from Cinnabon to Undertaker. It immediately turned them all into characters, almost like in a video game, which added this whole layer of surreal fun to it. So look, when you've got 25 people in a pressure cooker environment, conflict is going to happen. It's just inevitable. But how the show deals with it is maybe one of its most genius structural moves. It doesn't try to stop fights, it actually channels them. During that first house tour, DDG lays down the law. There is an absolute zero-tolerance policy for fighting with bare hands. If you break that rule, you and whoever you're fighting are gone, instantly. But that's not the whole story. See, the show didn't just allow fighting, it made it a game. DDG unveils this inflatable boxing ring and a bunch of gloves and basically turns real arguments into a scheduled main event. Conflict wasn't a problem to be avoided, it was content. And this wasn't just some gimmick they might use later. Nope. Within the first hour of the stream going live, two contestants, Cinnabon and Skytop, they get into it, and it leads directly to the first boxing match. The system was put to the test right away, and it worked exactly like it was supposed to. Obviously, it's a competition, so you need eliminations. And the very first one, they called it Draft Day, was just designed to be as psychologically messed up as possible. The process was it was pure psychological warfare. First, they split everyone into teams, so you start building a little bit of trust, a little camaraderie. Then, in this brilliant twist, they force you to publicly vote to eliminate someone from your own team. It's a structure perfectly designed to just shatter alliances and make people betray each other in front of everyone. But here's the thing. In this universe, getting voted out doesn't mean you're done. The show has another structural curveball that actually keeps eliminated contestants in the game, creating this whole other story running alongside the main one. And this created a fascinating split-screen reality. You've got the main house streaming on YouTube, where the remaining contestants are trying to win over DDG. But then, the eliminated players get sent to an elimination house, which is streaming on a totally different platform, Kick. And their new goal? Forget DDG. Now you have to win over the audience to get back in. So how do you win over the audience? This is the engine that drives the whole comeback story. The show sets these sub-goals, basically financial targets for subscriptions and donations from viewers. When the audience pays enough to hit that goal, they unlock the power to vote a player back in. So literally, power in the game is bought by the viewers. So when you put it all together, the monetized comebacks, the gamified fighting, the 24/7 live stream, what do you even have? What does a format like this tell us about where entertainment might be going? I mean, when you look at all the pieces, you see the whole machine. The 24/7 stream gives you that raw, unfiltered drama. That drama is then channeled through gamified conflict. And the outcome of all of it can be directly controlled by an audience who is paying to participate across 2 different platforms. It's a completely self-sustaining entertainment ecosystem. And that's really why this matters. The whole format fundamentally changes the relationship between a show and its audience. Viewers aren't just watching anymore, they become players. They're using their money to directly influence who stays, who goes, and who gets that second chance. The story isn't just being produced, it's being co-created live with the chat. So it leaves us with this really fascinating question. Is this chaotic, messy blend of reality TV, gaming, and live interaction, is this the future? Are we moving toward a world where that line between being a viewer, a player, and even a producer just completely disappears? It's unpredictable for sure, but man, it might just be a glimpse of what's coming next.